Hey guys, it's Carly.
And Ilana.
And what?
Did you stare at me and gave me like the biggest eyes? Like, what are you doing?
I was just looking at you, and then you just hesitated on your name.
Like 0.2 seconds. Play it back. Like, how long was that actually? Like 0.2 seconds.
All right. Well, hey guys, I'm Carly.
And I'm Ilana.
We are coming live. Well, I guess not live. Not
That's
live.
news to me.
Not live, but we are recording from the beautiful AC Marriott Fort Lauderdale.
No, we could discuss this. It's just AC Hotel.
Oh, really?
It is a Marriott. So AC is an under the Marriott fold. But it's the AC Hotel
Fort Lauderdale. All right.
I love Marriott, though. Big Marriott girl.
Yeah, we are coming live.
We just love Marriott.
Not live. From the AC Hotel Fort Lauderdale. We just needed some good old time together.
You know what? They call it R&R, but what the fuck does that mean?
Wait, okay. I'm not going to lie. I looked it up today.
Shut up.
What?
What do you mean?
When we were posting, I looked it up because I always hear people go, like, I was posting about the AC Fort Lauderdale, and they brought us this beautiful cheese plate with wine, and
we were so confused.
We were so confused, but I was storing it on Instagram, and I wanted to post, like, a much needed self-care R&R, and then I'm like, what the fuck does R&R mean?
Wait, so what does it mean?
It means rest and relaxation.
You should maybe guess.
Oh yeah,
Rest and relaxation. I like that though.
Yeah,
I would have said like recuperation and rejuvenation.
I'm pretty sure it said rest and relaxation. Yeah. So
cool.
We are here for a little rest and relaxation.
Except we're not, because this is fully a work trip.
Yeah, it's really not. We're fully working here. But it was so nice of them. They gave us a beautiful room with an ocean view. And
yeah,
we're
just staring at the ocean right now.
Can't see it, but we can see it.
I also see so many palm trees. I love palm trees. Like, I want a palm tree in my home in New York.
I love palm trees. Also, we have some wine. So let's do a little
cheers.
Toast.
This is our first drinking episode.
I know, but what are we toasting to?
We are toasting to us being together because we rarely are, and it is so nice when we are. And we are toasting to the fact that I have to pee again.
Oh, Jesus.
But I'm not going to. I'm gonna stay strong.
Stay strong, please.
And what do you want to toast to?
Two
from me, so we need two from you now.
Okay, so I want to toast to just getting shit done. I know you said being together, but like getting shit done because we're going to get a lot done. And toasting to this podcast, we don't give it enough credit.
That's true.
Right?
I'm really proud of us.
Same.
Wow.
Like, we just kind of record and put it out there, and I feel like we're never like, wow, we've done, I don't even know how many episodes we've done.
I think this is like 18 or 19 or something.
Like, we've done 19 episodes, and we don't even talk about
And they've all been like in real life recordings, which is awesome too.
Yeah, that's kind of cool considering we literally live in different states.
We are in a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well,
wow.
Cheers
to life in progress.
Cheers to life in progress. Let's all take a sip of that.
Woo.
Good. All right. I guess I'll just hold it. No,
Fun fact, Carly and I have never been drunk together.
Wait, have we not?
I mean, maybe like a little at Danny's wedding, but
like
no.
not really.
Like, no.
No, actually.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. When's the next time going to be my wedding? No,
Your
my bachelorette. My bachelorette. Yeah.
Or tonight.
And down. Just get drunk tonight.
No, we have so much shit to do tomorrow.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We are
and we
working.
don't want
to. Okay.
But
I
maybe.
know. I don't know. That could be fun.
It doesn't take much.
No. Well, honestly, by the end
we have the bottle of wine.
By the end of this episode, we'll be drunk off of one glass of wine.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, maybe we should make this a drinking game.
Oh, that's a good idea. So we do have a game today that we're going to play.
But first, Carly, what's in progress? Imagine if we started our morning meetings with that.
That would be hilarious.
Like some companies, like I've been on teams where every morning you have to like say something like what you're doing for the day or something like what.
Locks Club did that actually for a little bit. It didn't last. Yeah. Well, what's in progress? I've been very on edge lately.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I've been very agitated and irritable.
You? Wow.
And I don't know what's going on. All I know is that if I don't get my shit together, Jason is going to take this ring back and cancel the wedding. Ilana came to pick me up this morning from my apartment. We were literally 10 minutes from Jason and I's apartment. And she calls me. She's like, oh, I'm in the garage. And I'm like, okay, like I'll be down in a second. And I text her like, we are literally having a fight right now. Like, I will be down in 2 minutes.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the car so badly having to pee.
I know, I didn't see
I had
your
to wait
text.
25 minminutes for this girl to come down, which of course, like, I mean, literally we drove away and I'm like, do you want to go back? Like, do you want to like like more time to like talk through things. And she's
Like,
like, no, let's go.
We were good. It just it was over something so stupid, and I know if Jason listens to this, and this will be a good test to see if he listens to our podcast. But if he listens to this, he's gonna be like, "Oh, so you admit it was stupid?" It was so stupid. I've just been so easily irritated lately, and
You're allowed.
I haven't been to my therapist in a while, and I texted her and I was like, let's start this up again.
Miss you, babe.
We're gonna get back into therapy because I'm very big on therapy, but I haven't done it in a while because I've just been so busy.
Yeah.
So I think I need a little therapy.
Don't
we all?
Proud of you. Love that for you.
Okay, what's in progress for you? Wow, I just like went deep.
I know, I love it. I'm really proud.
What's in progress?
So since the beginning of this year, actually since January, I think I've talked about this. Maybe I don't know if I've talked about this in here before. My like workout challenges for every month.
Oh, you and the workout challenges.
So I've tried.
I'm sorry.
Okay, shots fired. No, but
I'm just jealous because I don't know how to work out.
In the beginning of this year, I did this 12-class challenge at Rumble, and I've never like stayed consistent. Like I go in such phases of going to workout classes or not, or going to the gym or not. And when I get out of it, it's so hard for me to get back in. And so I love this idea of this 12-class challenge because it actually got me to go 12 times. And every time I went, I felt really proud of myself for going. And I started to notice I felt so much better when I did go, and just mentally and physically and everything. And so I decided after that month, though it was no longer like the Rumble challenge, I decided to do my own 12-class challenge every month. Mm-hmm. And it didn't have to be Rumble. It could be Rumble, Equinox, running, my own workout. But I decided I wanted to do like 12 workouts a month, and I did it. I've done it every single month except for March. I did 12, and then I think I did like 14 the next month. And then March I did 0.
It's a lot though.
I did 0 in March. 0 workouts.
Okay.
Which is okay. But ever since I've been sticking, I've done at least 12 every month, and I've been really proud of myself.
Wait, March was so long ago.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Okay.
I'm just explaining the backstory.
Oh, no. I'm just, that's crazy that you've been doing it since that long.
Since January. March, what happened in March was I was sick, then I was engaged, then I was in Florida, then the Jonas Brothers were in town, I was interviewing them, and then I was sick again.
Yep.
So that didn't happen. And then I got back in April. I'm like, okay, new month, fresh start. I got this. Anywho, I knew October was going to be so difficult to stick to it because I was in Italy for the first like 7 days, and then I was going to a wedding, and then I was flying to Florida for another wedding, and then the world fell apart, and I knew from the beginning I was going to have a hard time doing all 12, and I was like, it's okay if I don't, like as long as I do whatever I can and whatever I need, I'll be proud of myself. But I think I'm going to do 12. I think I'm going to make it, and I'm really, really glad, especially with everything going on and all the travel, and like I thrive off of routine, and not having that is really difficult for me. So I'm proud that I've been able to, like, even when I was at my parents', like I went for a run one day, and
it's great.
Like I'm
Wish
just
I
proud.
could say the same.
I'm proud of myself for being able to like stick to it, even not in a routine. So my in progress is finishing my 12 as the month comes to a close, and I'm really proud of myself.
I'm proud of you too.
Hopefully doing it, and if not, I'm still proud of myself for doing whatever I did.
I should try to do like a 1-class challenge a month.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so pathetic. Okay, well, I'm proud of you.
With that attitude.
Yeah. Okay, we are gonna play a drinking game.
We are gonna play a drinking game
because we have wine.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be fun. So we are playing this game called Where Do You Draw the Line?
Great game.
Great game, honestly. Ilana like low key like plays it a lot.
I played it with Jake. I played it with friends. It's like an icebreaker game where our original idea, we were going to do like a red flag deal breaker episode of like things that were red flags or deal breakers when we were single. And I was like, wait a second, why don't we just play Where Do You Draw the Line? So it has situations on it, and they range from like more lighthearted to deeper. And basically you read a situation out or scenario, and then you get to decide, is it a deal breaker, a red flag? Are you indifferent to it? Or that's me. It's something that you actively do or have done in the past. So,
well, what if it's something that like is me, but it's also a red flag? Great,
we'll talk about it. Yes, we're going to talk about them all.
Okay,
it's
let's
really
do
fun.
The deeper ones, because I feel like the more lighthearted ones are so boring.
Well, let's start with the few.
Okay.
Let's test the waters.
Okay, but I just feel like they're so boring.
Dip our toes.
Okay, I feel like me and Jason tried to do the lighthearted ones, and we were like, maybe that's just because we know everything.
Maybe.
Okay.
When Jake and I did it, we learned a lot. Like we
really, like we only did like 3 cards, so maybe that's
why.
Okay. Here.
We'll switch off. Okay.
Okay.
Pick a random one. They hog the blankets.
Indifferent. Like I don't care.
Okay.
What is it for you?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
Though I think it's Jake, but really it's Barkley.
Okay.
But in general, indifferent, that's me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, pick one.
They don't wear underwear. That's weird.
That's weird.
That's-
I don't get, like, I've had friends in the past who actively, like, love going commando.
Really?
And I'm like, I've, like, only ever done it in desperate times where I just, like, maybe, like, showered at the gym and not realize I didn't have underwear, or, like, somehow didn't have underwear. And I've never been more uncomfortable in my life than when I don't have underwear.
Actually, okay. There are times where I don't wear underwear, and it's when I'm wearing like a dress that you would be able to see it.
I see, like, I just won't buy those dresses.
Yeah, I do it. I remember one
It's
time
so uncomfortable.
Jason was like I guess like giving me a hug or something. He was like, "Do you not have anything under there?" I'm like, "Nope, surprise."
They're always late.
Oh, I hate that.
But okay, what do you count as late?
I don't know. What's the card say?
Well, it says they're always late.
Oh,
It's like 5 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 20 minutes.
I think even like 20 minutes minimum. Like that to me is I'm not gonna say deal breaker because that can change. Like you can like change that about someone.
Yeah.
Unless this is literally saying like you can never change. But it's definitely a red flag to me because I get very anxious with time. Like I need to be somewhere early, if not like on time, or I get really anxious. Like I'm always like I always have to say to Jason like let's go. Like even if it's like way too early.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I am a person who runs late.
Okay.
I don't mean to, but when something is very important to me, I will make sure to be on time. Like, for example, in my dating life, if I was ever late in my dating life, it's because I actually got stuck in traffic or there was a subway delay, but I had left ample time. Like, I think being late is inconsiderate when it's something that should be important. So I wouldn't show up to something really important late intentionally. Mm-hmm. That said, I always try and like tell myself, okay, I have to like be ready at this time because like realistically that means that time.
Right.
And I think I famously like have 1,000 things to do in the 5 minutes before I have to leave somewhere.
Okay. Fair.
But
I just hate being like I will be that person that when somebody's like on my way, I will be downstairs before they even tell me like they're almost there.
except for this morning when I texted you 10 minutes.
Yeah, well, blame my fiance for that one.
Yeah. I think if it's like always, then I just think that does show that someone's inconsiderate, doesn't respect your time.
Yeah.
So I'd say red flag if they are always
Yeah,
late.
I think red flag. All right, next one. They run a 5K on Thanksgiving.
I feel like that's an ongoing trope of like, imagine dating someone and finding out they run a 5K on Thanksgiving. But honestly, like, I could use that motivation.
Yeah, like, I kind of like wouldn't mind and like kind of would think that would be cool. My sister wants to do that, so I don't know.
Indifferent.
Yeah.
Green flag.
Yeah, green.
Okay.
Should we? Okay, you want to do one more of those?
They have hunting pics on their profile.
Deal breaker.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. These are fun.
Okay, fine. We'll do the dip your toes.
Go.
Okay. If they arrive at the airport 2+ hours before domestic flights,
That's too much.
it's a lot.
It's too much.
It's too much. I will say the only time Jason and I we were in New York the other week, and it was like an 11 o'clock flight, and we knew we had a good lounge access.
Different.
We're like, let's get there really early and just like chill. But that's it.
Yeah.
If you're making me arrive 2+ hours, you better have lounge access. I can chill in.
I think one of my most viral videos ever was a video of Jake, and it was like when you meet the love of your life and find out they arrive 4 hours early to the airport.
Oh my God.
And it was a complete joke.
Right, Jake
was a
doesn't actually do
complete
that.
joke.
Yeah.
But it was probably my most viral video ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, it's not a red flag. Like maybe they're actually just like really early.
It's annoying.
It's annoying.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be like I'm not dating you.
It's
because
indifferent.
of it.
I guess I'm annoyed. I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
indifferent but annoyed.
Yeah. Your turn.
They think billionaires should not exist.
What?
It's a controversial topic.
Oh, okay.
I'm indifferent to it.
I'm so indifferent.
Okay.
They can exist.
Yeah.
Like I don't care.
They should pay taxes.
Of course
Maybe
they
some
should
more.
Yeah.
But they can. They
yeah.
can afford to.
They can afford to. All right.
I'd like to be one.
Same.
No, I wouldn't actually, but
Wait, wild card. I didn't know about these wild
Oh,
cards.
I guess. Oh, you make one. Make one.
Oh, okay. They're a 10, but
Dun, dun, dun.
oh my God, I wasn't prepared for this.
What's she gonna say? What's she gonna say? What's she gonna do?
They're a 10.
I'm scared.
But I don't know. Oh my God.
You laughed as if you had something.
I had something, but then I remembered that you did a TikTok about it.
What was it?
No, it was something. I was gonna say, but they're a 10, but they're allergic to everything.
Oh.
But you did a TikTok about the gluten thing, and then
Oh my God. People
went
are
crazy.
cruel.
Yeah.
Backstory. A friend of mine is celiac, and she told somebody on Hinge that she can't eat gluten, whatever. And he was like, oh, well, then like we should just end the conversation here. I don't want to date somebody who
You said it
can't
like
eat
that?
gluten. Yes, literally. He was like, okay, I'm like, bye.
That's
I'm going to end the
crazy.
conversation. And so I posted a video being like, good morning to everybody except for the guy who told my friend he wouldn't date her because she's gluten-free. And like one of my other most viral videos,
Yeah, it was a very...
hundreds of thousands of views, and thousands of comments of people got in fights in these comments about it. If it was okay, if it was not okay. I felt really bad for all like the celiac people who were reading it being like, oh my God, like,
Yeah.
I guess I'm undateable, like, which obviously not true, but crazy discussions, crazy, sad reactions. I felt really bad.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. I mean, Jason jokes with me that if I don't eat fish. I don't eat sushi, really. Like, I'm getting better, but he's a huge sushi eater. So he jokes with me, like, if I had known that you didn't eat sushi, even though one of his best friends is deathly allergic to fish, like...
But here's the thing about you is you'll still go to sushi restaurants.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's
Like,
true.
I told her tonight, like, I kind of want sushi, and she's
I was down.
not opposed.
No, I'm down. So, okay, let me...
But I think that ties in with the point of the video I was trying to make. Like, I have a lot of friends who are celiac, and some of them are in very serious relationships with people who are not, and it's never impacted their relationship. Even people who they're dating who are foodies and like love going out to restaurants.
Okay, so then you just have to ignore my thing then, because that's what I was gonna say. Not celiac, just like allergic to everything.
Yeah, allergic to everything. I mean, that's hard.
Yeah, that's hard. It's hard.
But if you meet somebody and fall in love with them, and then they're allergic to everything, you don't care.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, well, let me think of a different one. They're a 10. That was a good combo, though. They're a 10, but they... I literally can't think of anything. Can you think of one?
They're a 10, but they host a podcast and tell the world about what's going on in their life. Like, I don't know if I could date me.
Yeah, same.
Red
I
flag.
mean, I couldn't date
Red
you for
flag.
so many reasons,
Yeah.
just besides that.
Red flag.
Red flag. Okay, well, I want to think of one. Okay.
By the end of
They're
this
a-
episode. Oh, you got one. Okay.
No, I got one. They're a 10, but they're afraid of flying. They won't fly.
Ooh. Listen.
Tell me that wasn't a good one, though.
That was a really good one.
Thank you.
One of my best friends is really terrified of flying and has had a really difficult time with it her entire life, but we've still managed to go different places together and get on planes, and she's terrified of it, but tries to not let it stop her. And
But I'm saying, what if this person
like absolutely will
will
not.
not get on a plane? Because for me,
That's a deal breaker.
That's a deal breaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I like to travel.
Yeah.
And I want to travel with my partner.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No, it's a deal breaker
As
for me,
unfortunate
too.
as that is, like, some people don't care about that stuff.
Yeah.
I want to travel.
Yeah. I agree. Deal
Okay.
breaker. That's
Okay.
good.
Thank you. We can move on.
Next. They don't like spicy foods.
I don't like spicy foods. That's me.
Indifferent. I like spicy foods, but they're allowed to not.
Okay.
Sometimes my tummy doesn't like spicy foods,
Yeah.
so that's okay.
That's fair.
Probably for the best, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. They don't like dogs or cats. Deal breaker.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I mean, I don't really give a
Don't let
shit
the door hit you on
about
the way
cats.
out.
But if you don't like dogs, they're, yeah, goodbye.
I wish. I'm very, very, very allergic to cats. I don't know if you knew this. I can't like go into a room that a cat has been in ever.
kind of just feel like you're allergic to
Everything.
air.
Yeah. They're allergic to everything. That's me. But I wish I could like cats because I think they're like really awesome animals.
I think kittens are cute. Oh, I don't think cats are awesome animals.
Really?
No, I think
Why?
they literally just sit there.
They're really good companions.
They Are they? They don't cuddle with you.
Some of them do.
Okay, well, the cats I met do not cuddle. They literally hide in a corner and are mean. And sorry. It's just the cats I've met. There's one kitten I used to know that used to live with me at school, and I used to really like her. But that's about it. Yeah. That's it.
My mom had cats growing up. One of them was named Matsubo.
Really?
Yeah.
My mom had a cat growing up too, and the name was Kitty Cat.
Oh, I love that. Cats have such funny names.
Yeah.
Their primary form of communication is Snapchat.
Oh, deal breaker. That's not even our generation.
That's like a red flag and a deal breaker. But it was really interesting. I had an interview with a girl who's 20 and about dating. She had written a dating book, Carrie Burke, and she every single dating scenario she talked about in her book and on the interview, it was like, oh, and then like we exchanged Snap.
It's so weird.
And I was
guess
like,
it's a generation.
But it's like what they do. Like
But
we
that's
would
so
friend
weird.
people on Facebook.
Yeah, but we wouldn't like only talk on Facebook.
We'd only talk on AIM sometimes.
True.
But it's crazy.
But
yeah.
we didn't have other.
Yeah.
We didn't really have other sources.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't think it's bizarre.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just not for us.
It's not us. What?
They're vegan.
Well, okay, here, let me actually, this is a good conversation. This is
Okay.
a good conversation because, and this came up with that gluten-free celiac post. There's a difference between being celiac, which is an allergy, and being vegan, which is a choice.
Yeah.
For many people.
Yeah, for many people.
So I think there's an argument to the point that,
But then you're trying to change how someone's beliefs, like someone's.
well, you have to change someone's beliefs, but you have to be accepting of them.
Yeah.
I think it's different where it's a values thing. Choosing to be vegan or vegetarian, that speaks to somebody's values, and there might be a values misalignment for some people.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so what would your answer be?
For me, I'm probably somewhere between indifferent and red flag.
Yeah, I think same.
It doesn't
I was gonna
say
say that
anything
too.
bad about it. It's not like a behavior that's a red flag and like a bad thing about a person at all, but it might be a bigger misalignment
To
for
you.
like lifestyle.
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
Yeah, and
I
values.
eat a lot of meat and cheese and
Yeah.
love going out to dinner, and it's definitely tougher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to still dip your toes, or you want to do the harder ones?
One more.
Okay. Ilana loves the dip your toes
They're
ones.
fun.
Okay, fine. We can keep going.
They spend more than 1 hour per day on TikTok.
It's
That's
me.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Well, if we don't
We're-
like these, we can go back
We
to
are taking the plunge.
taking the plunge. Okay. They're afraid to be vulnerable.
I mean, it gets to a certain point where that's a deal breaker.
I agree.
And it's okay to be afraid. Like, vulnerability is really scary sometimes and really hard. And sometimes it's hard for us to even be vulnerable with ourselves, let alone other people. But you have to try.
Yeah.
You can't develop an emotional connection with somebody without being vulnerable.
Yeah. You're right. Those ones are definitely more fun, and these are more deeper. Should we do the more fun ones?
You were so out on the dip your toes, and now you're like, I only want to dip my toes.
Okay, fine. No.
Are you afraid to get vulnerable?
No.
Carly's afraid to get vulnerable.
Let's go back and forth, though, so we can have like some deep and some
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Okay.
They're addicted to coffee.
It's
That's
me.
you.
And the best part is I didn't even start liking coffee until like 2 years ago.
What was your first cup of coffee?
It was a mix of.
No, not what. Okay, sorry. Let me hear your face.
Well, can I say it anyway? Because
Sure.
it was
Yeah.
half hot chocolate
Ooh.
and half coffee because I wanted to like get myself into it. But I used to be disgusted by the smell of it.
There was one place at Syracuse that did that. I think they called it like the Austin Powers or something. That place had the best hot chocolate, but a lot of people would go and get that. But I didn't drink coffee at the time.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. Yeah. What were you gonna-
When was your first cup of coffee?
Oh, I'll never forget it. So
Neither.
I'll literally never forget my first cup of coffee. So my ex used to always drink it, and again, I worked for him for a bit, and after we broke up, I was still working for him, and we would still go into the same office, which is fucking weird. And he was in the office, and he was drinking coffee, and this is at the time I wanted to get him back, and he has tried so long. So
I'm freaking out.
he tried for so long to get me to like try coffee, and it always just disgusted me. And of course, I'm in the office.
Did
and
you pretend to like it?
He's drinking coffee, and he was like, I was like, oh, like I'll try it. Like I just like, And I didn't even like it. And I was just like, oh, I'll try it. But the way it made me feel, okay, this is going to sound really crazy. And I hope.
Guys, where is she going with this?
I hope no parents are listening to this, but I'll never forget. I'll never forget. I drank the coffee, and I don't know what it was, but I felt like overly sexual. Like,
what is happening?
I've never had caffeine before, and I don't know. I think it like shocked my nervous system, and I don't know. I did research after. Am I making you uncomfortable? Ilana and I like don't talk sex.
Also, Carly's had some coffee with me today.
But like for some reason, and I will never forget that day, and I was like, why do I like feel like horny right now? And I like wanted him after drinking the coffee, and like yeah. Anyway,
okay,
that took a weird turn.
I'll tell you guys about my first cup of coffee. Though the story doesn't compare.
Tell me. Sorry, guys.
I always hated the smell of coffee, hated coffee, ice cream, hated coffee, everything.
Well, I still hate coffee, ice cream, and anything like that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, okay.
After I graduated college, I was interning that summer at Billboard magazine in New York City, and I started my internship the morning after I got back from a 3-day music festival where I was camping and wasted for 72 hours, drove back late at night, 3 hours from Woodstock, and had to wake up the next morning and commute to the city and have my first day of this job.
Oh my God.
And I don't think I've ever been more tired.
Yeah.
And I remember getting a tour of the office, and someone pointed out where the coffee maker was. And as the second I had a free moment, I went to it, and it was like an advanced coffee maker. I had no idea how to make it.
Yeah.
I was like, I need this. Someone ended up having to help me, and that was the time I drank my first cup of coffee voluntarily.
Wow.
Hated every second. I think I had 2 more cups that day.
Yep. It's funny. Now I'm like, I like think of coffee with like just like my morning, and now I just need it for like a mental like. I don't even know if it does anything to me.
When do you think the last day was that you didn't have coffee?
I literally remember it was.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it was the day. Oh wait, that I didn't have.
That
coffee?
you didn't have coffee.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I love it. I need it.
It'll be 9 a.m. and Carly and I are on a meeting, and she's like, I have to go make my second cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what?
But you know what? I'm okay with making a decaf. I'm okay. I just like it's.
I don't get the point of decaf. I don't get it.
You don't understand. I love my coffee now. I make it with my creamer, and it's just so good. And like it's the thought of having it with me. It's like
I don't get
cuddly and warm and cozy. Does anybody understand what I'm saying?
I mean, I love tea. Like, I feel cuddly, warm, and cozy with tea.
I want my coffee.
So maybe it's
but, like,
a similar concept.
But like mine doesn't taste like coffee. It tastes like my vanilla creamer, which probably isn't good for me. But whatever.
I don't get the decaf thing. I never will. Never have.
I would love decaf right now.
Like, what's the point of drinking decaf coffee at night, like before bed?
I just like the taste.
Okay. Well, I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
Okay, you can pick the next one.
Okay, well, hold on. I have to like hold my champagne. Okay, not champagne.
Wine. They did give us a champagne glasses with a bottle of wine and no wine opener. So that was
they
weird.
have bad teeth. That's a pretty deal breaker for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Sorry, hate to say it.
Yeah, me too. I feel like
I need someone with good teeth.
me too, and I feel like a smile is so important. I think it's one of the first things I notice.
Yeah.
Actually, is someone's teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
I notice eyes.
Mm.
Yeah. Always wanted someone with blue eyes. It's a shame.
Carly noticed there's some blue in my eyes today, and I felt very seen.
Yeah, your eyes are like sick.
Thanks.
Honestly.
Thank you. Want to trade?
No. Dip your toes.
I'll do this, and then you dip your toes.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's always going to be.
I understand.
Okay, they have kids.
No, that's not a deal breaker for me. It's definitely something that I wouldn't be looking for in a partner, because it's just depending on where I'm at in my life.
Yeah.
But it's not a deal breaker for me. It just depends on the situation.
Yeah. I think when I was single and dating, that would have been a deal breaker for me. I definitely did not feel ready to be any form of a stepmom.
yeah.
And here's the thing. I know a lot of people with kids will say, I'm not expecting somebody to come in and fill that role. They already have that parent, or they don't, like, that's not what I'm looking for. But I still feel like I don't know what to do around kids. I still don't feel like I'm ready to be a mother figure. Got to figure that one out soon. But
yeah, I think it depends on the situation and the age. Like, obviously, when I was dating before Jason, I would not be ready for that. Like, if you asked me in a couple of years, and let's say, you know, God forbid something happened, I was dating. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it depends on the situation.
Agreed.
Okay, wait, which one do I take? Take the plunge?
No, dip your toes or whatever you want.
Okay. Oh,
whatever you're feeling.
They've had more than 3 speeding tickets in their life. I don't really care.
I think that's a red flag.
Really?
Yeah. I, especially going back to the kids thing, especially as we get older and like we will have kids, like
yeah,
you got precious cargo, you have to be careful.
That's true. I also hope that they wouldn't speed with their children in it.
Have you had any speeding tickets?
Never. Never had a ticket.
Me either.
Been arrested, but never had a ticket.
You were arrested?
Oh, yeah. I didn't know you didn't know that.
What?
I can't talk about it. That's going to be another episode.
Okay, now I know what we're recording tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a story. I was dumb and young and peer pressured. Talk about people pleasing. That was a people pleasing moment for me.
Oh my God, I need
when I was literally like 15.
Oh my God.
Ugh, I was literally put in handcuffs. My dad had to come to the jail. Don't even, I can't talk about it.
Oh my God.
God forbid my parents listen to this. It'll give them PTSD.
Okay, may or may not be coming soon to an episode. We'll put parental controls on that one.
Yep. Okay, your turn.
I've never been arrested, for the record.
Cool. All right, here, I'll hold it. I'll do it.
Thank you. They didn't go to college.
That's a deal breaker for me.
So, in hindsight, I think for a long time I would have agreed. However, when I worked at Hinge, I actually met multiple people who had never gone to college, who were some of the smartest people I'd ever known.
See, I don't think it's about being smart. I don't think it's about what they learned in college. I genuinely think it's about the experience and like a life experience that I just think that I would want my partner to have had. And especially because I want my kids to go to college, I feel like that's a really big thing that I'm going to want them to look up to. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it really depends on the situation. If it was for like a really specific reason, or like it depends if someone was just like, oh, like I just didn't want to go to college, or I didn't work hard enough to go to college, or
what if somebody
couldn't afford
got
to go
a
to
job?
College? What if someone got a job?
Got a job instead. Like they were offered a job and they ended up just working and planned to go and they ended up not.
Yeah, I mean, I guess yes. I guess I wouldn't be like, okay, this is the only thing that's wrong with you. I wouldn't, not wrong with you, but this is the only thing. I wouldn't not date you.
Yeah.
But I would prefer someone who went to college just because of the experience that I feel like people have there.
I get it. I think I would prefer it too. I think it's a red flag. I think I would definitely want to know more. And again,
okay.
like
I'm
why
gonna change,
they
yeah,
didn't
you're
go.
right. You made a really good point. I'm going to change my answer to red flag.
I think that was a very big wake up call for me, is like not everybody grew up the same or had the same opportunities or experiences, but that doesn't make them any less than.
Yeah.
But it's also okay to want someone who has had the same experience as you.
Right.
Like I wanted someone who like went to like a big
I did too.
college,
That was something that was interesting. Like,
yeah.
you know, my therapist just texted me back.
Oh.
That she's ready for me to come back.
Yeah.
Little does she know I'm engaged. I graduated school. Sorry. Anyway, she's gonna be like, "Wait, you're literally engaged? What?"
Do you think she doesn't like follow you?
I don't think she's one to like have social media. You know?
Yeah. I always wonder, like throughout my life, how like have my therapist stalked me.
She may totally have. I have no idea, but we'll see. I guess we'll find out. Okay.
But do you want to hear something funny?
Sure.
I remember a therapist I had previously. I was venting about a situation that I was in with a specific person who had a large audience. And I was trying really hard to like explain the person. And anywho, following week, my therapist goes, "So I stalked and I get it. It all makes sense now."
Who was it?
I will not say that right now.
Wow. Okay.
So it was just like so funny to like see like my therapist like stalked the person.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
Yeah, I really wonder.
Yeah.
Anyway.
They smoke weed daily.
Well, that's me. So.
Really?
Yeah, a good amount. I
Wait,
mean,
I had no idea. What?
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you learn something new every day. I mean, I wouldn't say daily, like every day of my life,
Yeah.
but like, and it was definitely a lot more when I was living in LA. My friends and I literally
Yeah.
smoked every night. It was like a,
No, but
much,
we've never like smoked. I've never seen you smoke. Like I've never
Yeah.
heard you talk about weed.
oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, like my dad does, my whole family does, like just.
Why didn't we win the number of times I stayed at your house?
You don't smoke.
Occasionally.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
This is what happens when you become like best friends overnight with somebody.
I literally would have brought my pen. We could have had a night. I didn't know you would even like. I don't know why.
Your apartment's 10 minutes away.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Well,
No.
yeah. So.
All right, Pen and Cheesecake Factory.
Check.
After this.
Kind of love that.
Yeah, me too.
plan. All right.
Very
so,
down.
Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
They don't have a passport. They can get one. I mean, what? I mean, I don't,
Yeah, that's okay if they haven't traveled, but if they're open to it.
yeah, if they're open to getting a passport and traveling.
All right, let's do one more each.
Couple more.
Okay.
Because
Carly's having fun.
I love this game. Okay.
Should we pour more wine?
Yeah. Well, I still need to finish mine.
Oh, okay. Should Carly finish her wine?
Yeah.
Yeah. They snore.
I mean, it's annoying. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's a red flag.
I think we need to add another category of annoying.
Annoying. Let's just add an annoying category.
Let's contact the game makers here.
Mm-hmm.
Red flag, deal breaker, indifferent. That's me. Annoying.
What would you say? Annoying?
Annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely like, my sinuses. Like, I'm sure there are nights where I do. Actually, I don't snore. I know I breathe really heavily though.
Yeah.
But also, like, you can get a white noise machine. You can wear earplugs. There's a million things you can do if your partner snores, whatever.
Yeah. It's fine.
Oh, that was me.
They don't have a filter when they talk.
Red flag.
Yeah, I would say red flag. I know people that don't have filters, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. It can be inconsiderate. It can be rude.
It's just like so. Like, yeah, it can be definitely rude, and I don't like that.
Guys,
Like-
Carly's ring is so big.
Is it blinding you?
Yeah, it is.
you
Just like look over and
You
it's
literally
just,
have the same size in a
it's
circle.
just staring at me. They rewear their jeans more than 2 times per wash. It's me. Hi.
It's literally me. I wear them probably 10 times.
Maybe
Whereas
more.
Jason,
I think they're some of my favorite jeans I probably have never washed.
yeah, same. Whereas Jason will put a t-shirt on for 10 minutes and
And
put it
wash
in the
it?
wash.
Well, you guys have a washer dryer in your
Okay, but
apartment.
it's still annoying to do the wash. Like,
yeah, but I'm jealous.
I know, but it's still annoying. I still don't wash my jeans.
No.
Like, and I have the laundry right there.
Why is like I don't get it because my jeans like. It's not that they smell like they've been worn, but they end up smelling like the like they smell weird after a certain. You know what I mean? That weird, like jean, musty smell. What is that?
I don't know. Should we wash our jeans more?
I guess.
It's annoying, but yeah.
And then they get it all tight and
Yeah.
like.
Well, you don't dry your jeans.
They work out at 5 a.m.
It's definitely not me, but I don't
Good for
think
them.
I think it's great.
Indifferent.
Yeah, Jason does that.
Really?
I mean, sometimes he'll get up really early and work out before he drives to
Do you
work.
wake up when he gets up?
I mean, if he's loud and annoying and like wakes me up, but usually no. Usually he's pretty good and I don't hear him.
That's impressive.
He wakes up every day at 6:30 because he has to drive to work 45 minutes, but I usually don't hear him.
What does he do in the car?
You know, that's not listen to this podcast is what I've learned. That's a great question. I think he listens to probably the news and the market and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Getting
Prep
ready
for work.
to, adult things.
Yep.
Where I'm like, call her daddy. Okay. They won't share their location when you're dating. Now, this is an interesting one. People have very different thoughts about this. So I'm curious your thoughts, but my thoughts is my ex-boyfriend and I, when we lived together, we shared our location. Not because of any insecurity thing or jealousy thing. It's just because we lived together, and I think it's an easy, safe thing to do. Jason would not share his location with me until we were engaged.
That's interesting.
I think a big part of it is he was nervous that
that makes sense with the proposal
and the ring and everything.
Stuff. That makes sense.
Yeah. And I think that was really the main reason why. But
you totally would have stalked his location.
1,000,000,000%.
Yeah.
He's smart for not sharing it with me.
Yeah.
But I think it might be a red flag if you're living together or like you're engaged or married. If you're still dating, I think that's kind of excessive to share your location. Like, you don't need to have each other's location. But if you want to, great. Like, I see nothing wrong with that. But I don't think you need to, where it's like a red flag if they don't want to. Like, I don't think it's a big deal. But when you're living together, I think it makes more sense too. And especially when you're engaged or married. I don't know. I can go either way. I think if someone is so against it, it's like, why are you so against it?
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think it's a red flag or deal breaker if somebody refuses to.
Yes.
And you want them to. And
Yes.
you express different reasons why you want them to. Out of concern, out of safety, et cetera, et cetera. If somebody is so dead set against, no, I will not share my location with you. I don't want you to know where I am at any given moment. I think that is a big red flag and would raise a lot of concerns for me and would make me more on edge about, well, what are they hiding? What don't they want me to know? Because if you're in an open, honest, communicative relationship, what's there to hide? I think for a while, Jake and I didn't for a while. I think he had my location, but he never shared his. But I was never like worried or wondering where he was or anything. And now I don't know at what point we started sharing location. It's probably sometime like within the past year, but it's really just helpful.
Yeah, it is. It's so helpful.
He works late sometimes, and instead of me asking him 10 times a night, like, have you left yet? Have you left yet? I can just go look and see. Oh, he's still at work.
Yeah, I think it's just a red flag or deal breaker if they like refuse.
Agreed.
Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
But I also don't think you need to be sharing your location when you're just dating. It's just personal preference. Like, I don't think it's weird or not weird.
This might be our longest episode ever.
That's fine. Let's just do one more.
Okay.
Instead of
I'll
would you
let you do
rather.
Okay. No, would you rather this time?
Because I feel like these are good. Ooh, they have a gun. That's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, that's no.
Literally bye.
Yeah.
No, sorry, you're not having a gun.
No.
Okay, do a dip your toesies.
Left or right? Well, front or back?
That one.
They have a designer dog. It's me.
A designer dog?
Yeah.
Oh, like a breed, like a yes,
Shih Tzu
it's
Bichon
you.
mix. A Morkie.
Oh, no, I love them.
Yeah.
I love
There's
them.
nothing wrong with that.
No.
She takes another. One more.
Oh, sorry, because I said it was. Oh, these are just so fun. What was the biggest red flag?
Another episode of these.
Yeah, we should. Let me know if you guys. Yeah, I'll say that at the end. What was the biggest red flag in your last relationship?
The fact that he refused to call me his girlfriend.
Oh, that's a pretty big red flag.
And was going on dates with other people, but still had me fly across the country to meet his family.
That's a red flag.
Well, saying we're not actually in a relationship.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Probably you.
Yeah. Hope he doesn't listen to this. I don't think he will. But I think the red flag was. This is going to be a controversial one. He didn't have any. I don't know if this is a red flag or just like, actually it might be, whatever. I don't care. I'll get hate. He didn't have any really close friends. He only had 1 million acquaintances.
That's interesting.
And I thought, and it's only a red flag because it turned out to be because I felt like he was afraid of like getting close to people. Therefore, like also afraid of getting like very close to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying like it's a red flag if you don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I just thought it was interesting that he had 10 million like acquaintances.
Yeah, but no.
But I didn't feel like he had like close knit people that he could have deep conversations with. It was all just like for networking almost. And that's just how I felt.
I know people like that. And it's, I don't want to say sketchy because I get it. Some people are just like big networkers and connectors and they have all these people in all places. But to not have at least a handful or even like one or two like really close friendships, that would be confusing to me.
Yeah, I think that's the word. It was just confusing.
Yeah.
One more fun one? Sorry, then we're done.
They sleep with the AC above 72.
No, deal breaker. It needs to be lower.
Says the girl who doesn't want to be cold.
Okay, but still, if I have the choice at night, I want to be like cuddled up in my blanket.
Me too. I love being cuddled up in my blanket.
Yeah, you can't be hot at night. That's miserable.
Me and Jake literally sleep. I sleep on this side of the bed, the left side if you're in the bed, and I always have an extra blanket just on top of me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't like being too hot. We always do like 70 or 69.
Yeah. We don't have, it's interesting, our thing doesn't have an actual thermostat, so we don't really know. My alarm clock weirdly has a thermostat. Also, guys, highly recommend getting an alarm clock. That way you can see the time without checking your phone and getting distracted by your phone and
Okay, but
notifications.
can I tell you the most annoying thing about the alarm clock?
What?
It's bright.
There's a dimmer.
Okay, but still, if it's dim, like it's
So
still.
put it further away.
Yeah. I don't know.
I believe in you.
All right.
What was it saying?
I don't know. Oh,
It has a thermostat.
yeah.
So we can see what the thermostat says. I don't know that it's accurate always, but like we know like what one thing is compared to the other.
Right.
But it's either cold or hot on my thermostat or on my air conditioning thingy. So unclear what temperature we actually enjoy. But I like to be snuggled up, but not too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. This was such a fun game.
This was.
Guys, the game is called Where Do You Draw the Line? This is not sponsored. This is just a fun game.
I do have a code.
What? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she has a code. I don't.
It's WDYDTL.com. So where do you draw the line.com, but WDYDTL.com. Code Ilana for 20% off.
Well,
We should get a lip code.
I should have used your code.
You should have used my code.
I didn't
We
use
should
your
get a
code.
life in progress code.
Yeah.
All right, life in progress code coming soon. In the meantime, Ilana
Okay.
for 20% off.
Well, I didn't know she had a code, but this was a great game. So if
Yeah.
anybody wants a good game, I kind of want to keep playing. So
We'll do another episode with it.
maybe we'll do a part 2 if
Yeah.
you guys thought it was as fun, because you may have been like, this was the most boring episode ever. But I thought it
Carly's
was fun.
still dying to know if you guys care at all about us and our lives.
Do you guys care? Is anyone actually listening to this podcast? If you listen to this podcast, DM Life in Progress with a monkey.
A monkey. Yeah, it's so funny because we see the analytics. Like a lot of people listen, but we're like, who? Who are these people?
Please DM Life in Progress with a
No, we're
monkey.
gonna get so many monkeys.
No, I don't think we'll get any. Someone DM us a monkey to make me feel better. Okay, thank you guys.
I'll
This
DM her a
was
monkey.
Yeah, she's gonna DM me a monkey. This was great. We're gonna go get my pen and go to Cheesecake Factory.
I still kind of want sushi though.
Okay.
Ugh.
Well,
I don't know.
we're gonna go get sushi then. Apparently,
I don't know.
I'm fine with it though because I'm so easygoing and chill.
Oh, okay.
See, I told you maybe I'm drunk from the wine.
Says the girl who's like, I'm high strung and I need help.
Texting my therapist. You know where to find us, but if you don't, at It's Life in Progress on Instagram and TikTok.
Woo!
Please go give us a 5-star rating and review. It really, really, really helps us.
Nobody's reviewed the podcast since like June is all I'm
Really?
saying.
See-
Maybe you guys have rated, but there are no updated reviews since then. So if you're listening,
This
we
is
would
why-
love it. We need words of
Affirmation.
We need the validation. We need to know that people are listening.
Yeah, so do us a favor. And
But if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it.
no, I want some. I'll get some. I'll take some feedback.
Yeah, constructive feedback in our email or in our DMs.
Not a review.
Nice reviews on Apple.
Nice reviews only. So
And
Apple.
5 stars on Spotify.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay, and yeah, that's all. Bye.